photographer recreates iconic photos with the same women decades later. Visible Girls was a photo series created between 1980 and 1981 by Anita Corbin that showcased the amazing style of women from a variety of different subcultures. Corbin went round to different parts of London, documenting 56 young women's lives and looks, featuring punks, rockers, and everything else that defied the mainstream at the time. The powerful images were taken in the natural habitat of the women included, whether that was pub toilets or street corners, and showed them looking completely themselves. These photos were exhibited throughout the 80s and 90s, but eventually, Corbin lost touch with the Visible Girls. However, after BuzzFeed featured the images in a 2014 article, a number of them began to re-emerge thanks to social media. She's now been able to find many of the original women and photograph them once again decades later. When the original Visible Girls began to contact Corbin, she started to collect their stories again with recordings and photographs. She aimed to find out whether they had fulfilled their dreams and whether they still remained in the subcultures they belonged to back in the day. With a grant from the Arts Council, Corbin, who is now in her 50s, has created Visible Girls Revisited, which is an exhibition featuring both sets of pictures. It will also feature talks and workshops looking at how the women and the world has changed since the first photos were taken. The exhibition will be shown at the Exeter Phoenix between 17 to 21 November, and it'll be free to visit. It'll then be moving on to Norwich at the beginning of next year and Bristol next summer. Many of the women are still friends, but Corbin has put some back in touch after all these years. She says they're now reconnected through the project, which in a way is what it's all about. You know, rekindling those old friendships, those strong bonds of young women, that idea of me and her against the world. Meet the woman using glitter to turn her stretch marks into art. Meet the artist making single-line tattoos. The most covetable kind of body art photo series captures naked bodies in all their glory. To challenge the idea of normal, some of the Visible Girls are still to be found, and Corbin is urging them to get in touch. The exhibitions will grow as more are found and rephotographed. If you want to find out more about the project or visit the exhibition in Exeter, you can visit Corbin's website here. More photo series captures naked bodies in all their glory. To challenge the idea of being normal, more women share stories of sexual harassment and assault for powerful number. Metu photo series.